Did you know that in the state of California, a person has absolutely no duty to retreat when facing danger, and that a person can actually pursue their attacker until the danger is past and use reasonable amount of force in order to defend themselves, others, or even their property? My name is William Pernick. I'm a criminal defense attorney and the founder of the Pernick Law Firm. Here with me is Sarah Schumacher, a senior attorney at our firm. In today's video, we're going to discuss important rules of self-defense, defense of others, and defense of property. Please watch to the end of this video, because at the very end, we're going to share with you a very short list of rules and things you can commit to memory in order to make sure that if you are ever in danger, if you are ever in the situation when someone you care about, your friend, your loved one, a child, or maybe even a stranger is in danger, when your property is in danger, so that you know what the law actually is, in what circumstances can force be used in order to protect someone else, you, or your property. Sarah, I don't know about you, but I love a good self-defense case. It seems that there is something so basic in the concept of self-defense that if somebody is in danger, if somebody is in fear of being harmed, of being threatened with bodily injury or death, it just seems so right, so natural that a person should be able to use force to protect themselves, to protect somebody else, and perhaps even protect their property.
That's right. A person does have a right to use self-defense to protect themselves, others, and sometimes their property. What we want to do in this video is talk with you about how you can legally establish a claim of self-defense in your criminal case.
Oftentimes, people believe that if you can avoid using force in order to protect yourself, you absolutely should do so. This belief is so common that oftentimes during jury selection, potential jurors will tell courts, hey, I think if this defendant could have avoided the situation where somebody got hurt, somebody got injured, somebody got killed, they should have done so. But that is not the law in the state of California.
Person has no duty to retreat when using self-defense.
In fact, a person even has the legal right to pursue the attacker until the danger is past. You have a right to use self-defense lawfully if you are in imminent fear of being touched unlawfully, of being injured, or if you have imminent belief that somebody else is going to be hurt. Self-defense is a really great defense against many possible crimes. It applies as a defense against assault. It applies as a defense against battery. It applies as a defense to a crime of domestic violence, even if you are using force to defend yourself against your spouse, even if you are using force to defend yourself against a woman and you are a man. Self-defense, under the right circumstances, can also be a defense to really serious offenses, such as attempted homicide or even murder.
Often in our society, people think that a man never has a right to use force against a woman. That's just not the case under the law. Often in domestic violence cases, we see where a man is charged with committing a domestic violence offense when it turns out that the woman was actually the initial aggressor. Under the law, a man can use reasonable force to defend himself against a woman. Gender is not anywhere in the law. Every person has a right to use self-defense.